the unsung hero.
There's, I guess, the mount here wasn't interesting to anyone because there's a mount on one of the corpses.
All have mounts. It's only red.
Yeah, I think we all have like one of each except the red one.
I've deleted like 10 of each color.
All right. No
Red
problem,
also?
man.
Yes.
Not red.
Interesting rolls, Sanders.
None of us are going to use it.
What the fuck do you need?
Our hunter's not gonna use it.
Not until we have every piece. It's one of the basic pieces for us, but we have to have them all. So we'll use it in a year.
Should we down prior hunters because of that? Maybe.
Yes, it drops every week.
I drops every week, but I don't know how it compares to the rogue chest.
The rogue is gonna use it right away.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you get? I mean, yeah, Biss rogue chest, and then hunter's gonna wait a year to use it.
Yeah, yeah. I hope it isn't like no one's throwing a fit over giving it to rogue first before hunters.
It makes sense, but if we down prior ourselves on every piece, we will never get them.
It's a fair point. I'm gonna roll it out for the hunters this week, and we can talk about it whether we want to make permanent changes and go by the rule that we had.
Gratsuki.
You can all just go up until like the bridge to Viscidus. There's no point waiting in the factory's room.
I want to show people the way.
Don't go too close. I'll mark myself. Don't go further ahead than I am. For
First guy fell down. Second guy.
Who are we shaming?
3 people. Fucking hell.
I jumped out to see who fell down.
Fistful, Shack, and Turkey. Yep. The first of victims.
I jumped down to see who.
That's a fucking lie.
Of course, you jumped down.
In my mage.
Yeah, we're getting the venom sacks in here.
They should have around 45 minutes on all of them.
All right. Once you are inside, just say so, and then I want the warlock to summon Ziza.
I'm inside.
Summon Ziza.
Yeah, summon.
Ooh, the triple summoning coming.
How many are we giving to each person?
Quadruple.
20?
Let's see. We have 40. Then we are 40 people, and we have like 800. Right. Just divide them all out because we're still on progression. We're not gonna one shot this guy.
I'm gonna trade some. Wait, who got inventory space? You got.
I got a bunch.
Another one with space. Taya?
No, I got 5. Trade to me.
I can take them all. I got plenty of space.
I'm just thinking like it's faster to distribute if we give to multiple people.
Yeah, sure.
So Kira starts giving to group 1 to 4 and Shitara 5 to 8.
Okay.
20 each.
How do they stack?
Now 40 each. They're stack up to 50, so you just need 1 inventory space. Give 40 to each player. Yeah, 40.
I'm gonna remove Lina from the group since he went.
No, it's 20, Kira.
Is it? We have 800.
Math is hard.
Yeah, 4 is 60.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Norwegian math again.
Hey.
Can someone summon Mill, god damn it.
summoning.
So, are anyone excited for tomorrow? The new GPUs are released.
I am now.
But you're playing World of Warcraft. Why the fuck would you
don't
need a
trade me, I'll
380?
trade you.
Exactly.
Then you can play other games as well.
What do you?
Kick him.
Like the upcoming Cyberpunk.
That's like 2 years off, right?
Isn't
No.
it this fall?
Yeah, this fall.
November.
Yeah, but it's been delayed twice already.
There is only one game we are looking out for, and that is Baldur's Gate 3. Everything else can go lick a dick.
There's also a new Assassin's Creed coming
Please
soon.
accept the trades and don't be busy.
Accept trade 2D.
Oh, don't move around the groups.
But I have to.
Try tries or
I'm sorry, I have to move the groups.
Yeah, but you couldn't have waited until we.
I just
Well,
wait with moving people.
Alright. Rip.
Well,
Sorry.
now people have to trade because I lost track of.
Yeah, okay.
No, didn't.
Trade Shintaro here if you still need sacks.
Marked with a nipple, I'll mark Shintaro with something.
And summon Sisu when you can.
Yeah, any warlock. If you haven't
we
gotten
love
Venom
to.
Sacks, trade either Kiryu or Shintaro.
If you have Venom Sex, go away from the nipple land square or back down the ramp a bit.
I did keep trading a bit after Taya moved the group, so if you got extra, just give them back.
Shintaro or Taya or was it shoot?
Kiryu or Shintaro. I still have a few stacks for anyone missing.
I also have a lot of stacks.
Can someone summon Ciso?
thought I did, but
I haven't gotten one.
Click the portal.
I don't have sacks. You go.
I gave you.
You gave me 20. I only have 20.
Yeah, that's the number. I have 40 was wrong. I was an idiot.
Yeah, but I only have 20.
Yeah, but you're only
should have
supposed to have
20.
20.
Yes, but the people are trading me for sacks.
Oh,
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
Kira or Shintara has the stack.
Yes.
Ripsty, listen, you should supposed to trade Shintara or Kira.
yeah. Marked with nipple or square. I still have 5 stacks to give out, so someone hasn't taken.
Yeah, we're 37, so you should have like 3 extra sacks.
Well, yeah, that's true. But there's still at least a couple that hasn't taken.
I mean, do you have 3 stacks?
I have 2 left over, so if you have 1, then I guess.
Yes, then everyone.
All right,
has
then
stacks.
everyone should have. Right, so the fight. I'll go over it again since we only did 2 attempts with very few people last time. He is now solid. Dealing normal damage to him is useless. You need to deal frost damage to him, meaning equip your frost damage weapons, wands or melees or whatever. Fucking hope everyone brought them. Once he's hit by 200 frost attacks, he will freeze up. Once he is frozen, you can take on your normal attacks, and then once he is hit by 75 melee attacks, he will shatter into 20 small blobs of like slime. Spread around the room. Each blob represents 5% of his HP. Killing all 20 of those is going to be the way to finish the fight. We're going to have to go through a few phases of that, freezing him, shattering him, killing the slimes. When he splits up, DPS basically just goes ham on them. on the first attempt, just lay off sappers and stuff, because we're probably gonna need like to just see how it goes. The Venom Sax dispels a poison, which is no coincidence that we have now, because he has a few attacks, not many. One is he leaves a poison cloud on the ground, step out of it, don't stand in it. Just watch if there's a big poison cloud, looks like the one Kree leaves behind, or many other mobs. It's green gas. Don't stand in it. Very simple concept. Then he will obviously melee attack the tank. So tank needs healing. He didn't hit very hard, but he did hit a bit. And then he shoots out poison on everyone in line of sight, which is why we have the Venom Sac, because it leaves a nasty dot on you. So Bregolad, just put on healer gear and be on poison dispels. Tegrain and Ciso are still on poison dispels. If you get a poison on you, that's what the Venom Sacs are for. Just use one of those, dispel the poison yourself. You have enough to dispel 20 poisons. Each freeze, you should only really be hit by 2 or 3 of them, if the timing on the thing I have is right. Yeah, the Trinket Kiwi link should also work if you have that. I'm not sure if Nature Resist gear is needed when we have the Venom Sacs. So for more DPS on the blobs, I'd say just stay in normal gear for now. We'll see how it goes. If the attempt goes south, don't waste Venom Sacs. Save them for the next attempt. But yeah, really, frost weapons, frost attacks. He will freeze. He will be covered in ice. Then we will attack him. Casters can go in, whack him with your staff and whatnot. Doesn't matter how much damage the frost attacks does. He will freeze after 200. Doesn't matter how much damage the melee attacks do. He will shatter after 75. Let's see. I want. When he splits up, we need to like coordinate the DPS a bit, because each of those blobs have 10,000 HP, and there's only a few seconds to DPS them. So I want everyone to just kind of go on the blobs closest to the entrance on the first split, and just do as much DPS as you can on them. We'll not coordinate AoEs for the first split, at least probably not for the first attempt, just to let people see how it goes. Someone mentioned sapper charges. They are really fucking good here. If enough people were to have sapper charges, we could basically just kill him in one split. But I think we have like 10 engineers. Right. If there's any questions, ask away. I'm doing a ready check.
Are we gonna try to get all the blobs in one, or are we gonna just focus on one part of a room so that we can actually make sure we get at least some of them down?
At least at first, we're gonna go on one part of the room, being closest to the entrance on the first split, and then we'll move like clockwise around the room for the blobs there. And if we get the practice needed, enough engineers, etc., we can start trying to coordinate AoE, but we're not going to be doing that, no. So on the first split, all DPS to the entrance of the room, and try get like 4 or 5 slimes down.
We use fire on the blobs?
Yeah, you can use whatever you want on the blobs.
And everyone needs to eat nature protection potions.
Yeah, but yeah. We can do the first attempt without them to save some money, and then depending on how that goes.
I think we should go with nature protection on the first one. I mean, we're going to be low on cast time on healers, because we're low on priests and we're low on healers. So we need to absorb as much damage as we can.
Right.
Either that, or people have to eat heal potions during the fight.
All right, fair enough. Use protection potions then, so we probably only have 1 or 2 more attempts after this anyway. Use nature protection potion. Be quick with the Venom Sacs when you get, what's it called? Fucking poison. I still have a flask, so I'll just tank the boss.
Yeah. I'll stay out in the beginning.
All right, cool. One last ready check then, and then we will go. melees can just go in on the pull. We'll see how it goes. We couldn't figure out the line of sight thing last time. Capel, Ethor, are you good? All right, everyone is ready. Get stacked up all the way on nipple. I'll do a countdown, then we'll run in together. Have your frost weapons on, and just do as much frost damage as possible. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Watch for the poison clouds. I don't want anyone to be standing in those. Dispel yourselves.
Warriors only use heroic strike pretty much.
Dispel yourselves. Don't stand in the poison. I'm moving the boss.
Make sure you dispel immediately.
Bandage if you can. Poison now. Dispel it. It's gonna freeze soon. Dispel it.
I was gonna say, warriors, you can spam hamstring to get more attacks in.
All right, normal attacks. Then everyone will attack blobs near the doorway when he shatters. All right, now near the doorway, near the square here, kill them, kill the blobs.
Get ready for AOE.
AoE now, AoE now. Try to finish off any that's left. All right, we killed quite a bunch of them actually. Frost weapons on again.
Dispel.
Use bandage if you can. You have a few seconds between each poison volley. Just don't waste it right before it happens. Dispel now. I need some heals. I'm almost dead. Dispel.
I was gonna say, if you warriors and melee, if you spam hamstring, you'll get more weapon procs.
We should move to the other side of the room. I think they come there.
Dispel. Don't stand in the poison clouds. Check if you have your freeze weapons on. This is going way too slow. I'm moving him a bit. Don't stand in poison cloud.
4 mage is dead also.
Yeah. He should be freezing much faster than this. I think some people have forgotten their frost weapons. Yeah, it does Ether, but I think it has a long cooldown. Just die. Everyone will have to release. We can't rest now.
Maybe all the healers should focus just on healing since we can dispel it itself.
We are.
And just prioritize the mages because the mages kind of died pretty fast. Like I wasn't getting any heals in like two poisons.
We're like 3 healers short today.
That's
Oh
why
yeah, all right.
that we're short on healers, so we are short on cast time to heal up the entire raid. That's why you need to take nature resistance or nature protection to begin with, and also
Yeah, I did.
also during the fight. And I saw people taking 2 ticks, and we don't have cast time to heal it up. That's I mean, it's not a specific mana issue. It's really cast time.
I was gonna say the immature venom sac thing. It's locked behind the global cooldown. So when you see the poison volley going out, or when you get it on the DBM, you should be just have global cooldowns ready to just dispel right away.
Casters sidestep and be ready to remove the poison right away.
Yeah, you can spam it, right? Because it doesn't work if you don't have a poison on you, correct?
No, but it's gated behind the global cooldown. So if you time it proper, right as you get the poison, you hardly get any ticks at all. So you reduce the damage by like 1k maybe.
Yeah, you
1500.
take the initial hit of 1.5k mitigated by nature resistance, and then you shouldn't take any more damage.
Yeah, I think the next hit is like in a second or two, so you got enough time.
Right. Yeah. Check if you had your frost weapons on. It's important. Frost wands for warlocks, mages, frost daggers for all melee.
Frostborns for mages?
Yeah, if you have one that's faster than rank 1 frostbolt. If not, just use rank 1 frostbolt, obviously. But the freeze there was much slower than it's supposed to be, so we definitely have some people missing frost weapons. Teleport to the Twin Emperors. Then just run back to Fankris's room.
Yeah, we should go all in, and I'm probably not the only one that didn't use frost oil for a dry run.
Yeah, we can definitely go hard this time. So if you have sappers, if you have one spare, I'd like one because I fucking forgot to buy them. And basically, when they start, or when they're in the middle of the room, it takes like a second and a half, 2 seconds before they actually blob up to become Viscidus again. So that's when you use your sapper, stand in the middle, hit as many as possible. We killed 7 just with normal damage. So if we spread people around the entire room, I'll assign like groups to parts of the room. You don't have to kill them, you just have to get them low to like 50% HP, maybe less, and then maybe we can finish them off with sappers.
Yeah.
Yeah, mages can blast wave and stuff like that as well.
If the thing goes like ideal, how many splits do you have to do?
1 is the most you have to do.
Okay.
If you can do it
I mean, we
proper.
killed how many? 7 blobs, I think, and we were all in one side of the room, so we have wasted DPS.
Yeah, I'll assign groups to the different edges of the room. The goal is not to kill them; it's just to get them to below half HP, and then everyone with engineering can sapper charge. Mages can blast wave, and then spam maybe 1 arcane explosion. I don't know how much time you will have, but if they're at like 5,000 HP, a sapper does, I think,
450 to 750.
Yeah, right. So let's say it does 500 damage, and we have 10 engineers. I know for a fact we have a minimum of 10 engineers. That's 5,000 damage. We could theoretically do it in one split with this amount of engineers if we coordinate the seconds we have of DPS time, right? So we are now, when we look into the room, we're facing east. So keep that in mind. I want group 1 to go directly east. Group 2 to go like southeast. Group 3 go directly east. Group 4 go southwest. No, so group 3 goes directly south. My bad. Group 4 goes southwest. Group 5 goes directly west. Group how many am I at now? Fucking math. Group 6 is it goes northwest, and group 7 goes north. And then group 7 and 1 just try to get the remaining ones a bit if we were to get to 50%. The goal really is to just do. Actually, what we could do, if you look at the Cthulhu map, just imagine that group 1 and 2 is like north in the room, so left when we enter. Look at your groups and split up like that. It's maybe better. And go into your pizza slice of the room and just try to get all the blobs to below 50%, and then we'll do the fat AoE. when they reach the middle. I'll try to call
Can
out.
I was gonna spread the mages out. Is probably the most important part to get some AOE on every side.
The AOE
the
will not
is in
do
middle.
that
I
much
mean,
in the beginning.
it's
in the middle.
Okay.
They will gather up in the middle, so all the mages will just
I
go
was
to the
thinking
middle.
if you could maybe hit 2 or 3 as they run in as well.
I think like fire blasting one and maybe like doing a cast is gonna do more, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
They're kind of far apart. I don't think they're gonna really hit.
Mages can just darken explosion and just blink in the middle after that and just do the blast wave and the supper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So greater nature protection potion. Make sure you're using your venom sacs.
Are we buffing for this or?
Yeah, buff up, full buff. Do like HP consumes if you have food buff, just to be a bit more survivable. And right after you clear your poison, just bandage if you have taken a lot of damage, because heals might be lacking. And make sure you have your frost weapons on.
Hummus is here. Why would you summon them?
He got some. He wasn't here a second ago.
Brumbas we need.
Yeah, summon Brumbas.
Does anybody know if wands are affected by spell hit chance, because they weren't on private servers?
Wands are not considered a spell. It's different
Range.
mechanic.
Yeah, that means that for any caster that has a lot of hit chance, you can sacrifice that for stamina gear instead, since you basically don't need it. If you're not a mage and gonna spam frost bolt, of course.
So we'll take a minute, swap around gear that you think is gonna be better.
Or just go.
Yep, I'm gonna ready check.
We gotta go for the venom sacs there. They're running.
Yeah.
Last try.
Not done buffing
venom
yet.
sacs.
Yeah, just click don't ready if you don't have all the buffs. Brumbas needs stamina buff at least.
That's more the groups that I'm buffing that are not done yet.
Only one stamina buff missing though. Hunters, use your aspect of the wild, by the way.
Suki, we're looking at you. There you go.
Alright, cool. Shintara, are you ready?
When I'm full mana, I'm ready.
Alright.
Yeah, don't use Berserker stance, guys. You take more damage.
Yeah, just be defensive stance, and then switch when the split happens.
Yeah.
Many shields.
Alright. Cool. Mount up if you're not already mounted up. Gonna do countdown and we'll run into the room again. Be quick on those venom sacs.
Please remember your spots in your group.
Just to be clear, we do the picture groups.
The picture and the entrance is this entrance, right?
Yeah. No. Group 1, like the line between group 1 and 2 is north. So to the left.
I think it's easier if we just look at the entrance as if that's the entrance.
All right, fine. The entrance on the picture is this entrance. North on the picture is directly ahead behind Viscidus. So look at your groups. Look where you're supposed to go in the room when the split happens. All right, gonna do a countdown and then we'll all charge in together. Make sure you have your frost weapons and frost attacks because he must be frozen quicker than he was. All right, 3, 2, 1, go in. All right, we're getting a poison bolt in 5 seconds.
Be ready to suck.
Dispel it.
Melee, shouldn't you stand behind him now so you hit more?
Yes.
Yeah, stand behind. Poison bolt now. Be ready to dispel. Is there a poison cloud? I can't see. Viscidus is fucking huge.
Another nature protection potion.
Should I use it? Spell.
Should be dispelling that instantly when it hits.
He should freeze very soon. All right, now shatter him. Then look at where you're supposed to go in the room.
Change stance.
Dual wheel, real weapons, fast.
And use axe.
Try get him 50%. Alright, middle, sappers now.
Wait.
Okay, we got 11.
50%?
Alright, dispel.
Kill your lion.
I'm dead. He'll tie.
Seize got dagger somehow. Oh, that
Spell.
killed a lot.
Insta dispel it.
Be faster.
Yeah.
I see people still have poison. You need to dispel it. New poison bolt now. Guys, use sacks. Sacks now. Sacks and bandage. People still have poison. Just fucking dispel it right away.
I think the color box.
Yeah, the color is super bugged. It's dispel.
Alright, dispel. Yeah. Yeah,
So what
good attempt.
Used as a healer was that when it went to the split, people didn't use their sacks.
Yeah,
so
he got
we took so much ray damage there.
All right.
He did an extra poison split just as he broke.
Like we should be topped up there, and instead we had like 20% HP, all of us.
All right. Let's run out, release. I think we can do one more attempt.
Out of 6 now, though.
I got 10.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm at 3, so
just
I
write in the chat how many sacks you have. Just write the number. All right. This is
manage by splitting
more than
them?
10 hand out to others.
Yeah. I still have 40 because of the leftovers, so I can give out some more.
Yeah, we can try one more time.
Yeah, we can do one more attempt.
Yeah, but we stack up
We'll
and
just,
buff while we do it.
Yeah,
we got to be
and we'll
quick.
distribute the sacks. I'll take this time. People, please. Last night, Ciso, Abdel, Kapol, Humus, and myself went to Lower Blackrock Spire and farmed these sacks. If more people find time throughout the week, please go do the same. Then just sacrifice an alt, trade them over, and keep that alt logged out, and just notify any officer that you did. It's going to be a great help. We can have more sacks available for next week. Because we're probably still going to need a few more attempts before we kill this guy. But as you can see, it's totally doable.
Yeah.
What a shitty boss compared to the others.
Oh yeah, this boss fucking sucks.
I mean, this is a healing intensive boss. So if we had had the
roster,
if we had had 2 more healers, then we would probably be okay.
Yeah, and Ciso posted the straw poll about engineering. We're not gonna force anyone to change your profession, but if you haven't leveled profession, I'm looking at you, Trollman, or you don't use them, don't care about them or whatever, it would be so nice if you level engineering up to 205. You don't even need to go all the way to 300. Because sappers really can just, if we were to have enough people with engineering and sappers, we could just stand in the middle of the room, and then when they come close, everyone uses sapper and he fucking dies. So keep that in mind. It can be a great help, and it can reduce this boss down from being a fucking headache to being not a problem at all. Twin Imps chamber again, of course.
I was gonna say, what the fuck do you do if you don't have those venom sacks?
There is another elixir that's like 7 gold each that does the exact same thing that you just like this.
Holy fuck.
Or if you're horde, you just have a shaman in each party and they put down the poison cleanse.
Those poison resistance, I mean, the materials for them drop on low level mobs. easy to farm might be some competition, but they're like gazillion spots they drop.
Yeah, but it really wasn't a problem getting these venom sacks. So if like 1 or 2 more groups form throughout the week and just stack them up on some alt that isn't used, we can just do it for free every time. So keep that in mind. Anyone can just go do it. Ask in the guild chat. We are probably going to set up another group. We'll probably farm more venom sacks than we did yesterday. So just take some initiative. It's going to help everyone out a great deal.
I got 8 minutes left with the, what do you call it, frost isles.
Yeah, it's enough time. We're only doing 1 more attempt, no matter how it goes. How are we on sapper charges for the engineers? How many?
7 left, and I can pass them out.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna ask you for 1 more. They're like 2 gold each, right?
If you have on your DPS gear and not using your nature resistance gear, put that on, please.
Yeah, do nature resistance just to make it easier. I don't think the DPS on the blobs is too important with the AoE we have. Just survival is better. Yeah, I asked. I'm not sure how much that is. How many do you need, Melanoma? Just whisper me how many you need when you trade.
Well, how many do we want each?
You only use 1 per attempt.
No, I mean
if you have
venom
more.
attacks. But we need to make it count for everyone. So if you have like 10-ish for this attempt, it's gonna be fine.
Aim for 10-ish.
I only have 2, so if you can.
All right, I'll give you it. Trade for venom sacks, then just tell me how many you need. Summon Brumbus again.
Brumbus.
Trade see if we need a sapper.
How many, Vinji?
4.
Trade Kira. If anyone has more than 10, just let us know.
The Shag and Kailas trade. There is about like 10-ish minutes left on the.
I need like 5 sacks.
How many did you say, Turi?
Like 5. So I'll be at 10.
All right, I only have 6 more to give out.
I have more on Shintar.
How many, Jaliro? All right, I'll give you 6, Jaliro. I don't have more to give out now. If anyone has more than 10, just write out.
Still have on Shintar.
Bregalat has some to give. If you need, trade him.
Greater nature.
Sacred Pepsi has. Trade him if you need. Everyone else that still has to give out.
You can trade me.
Yeah, food if you have.
Foodkey has more. Just trade him if you need. How much do you want for the sappers, Sisa?
I'll take it.
All right, cool. We'll fix it later then.
Warlocks can use either an imp for the extra HP or sacrifice a Void Walker for some health return or something like that.
Sacrifice Void Walker is probably good.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say it again. If you are low HP and you just cleansed your thing with a venom sac, just bandage. It's fine if you don't do frost attacks for a while, but bandage and then keep attacking. All right, cool. I'll already check. Click no if you don't have enough sacks.
I still have more sacks. Just trade me.
Give them to Capel, Shintara.
And yes.
Capel is the only one that has clicked not ready so far. Fistful, Dob, McShag. If you have enough venom sacks, just click ready. We don't have much time now because of the duration.
Yeah, I'm currently the only one.
Yeah, priests buff.
Dark Faith.
Priest.
Oh, okay, dark. Oh, right, we only have 2. Dark Faith, you fucker.
In buff also.
Buff up. We don't have many.
Yeah, missing in buff in group 2 as well.
All right, Warlock group missing priest buff. CISO missing priest buff, and then everyone has.
Yeah, I know. It's just mana.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
it's fine. We got around 5 minutes left.
All right, for real, ready, check now.
I'm ready when I'm full mana.
Yeah, cool. Dextro. All right, everyone's ready. We're gonna wait for Shintara's mana, and then we will go. I'm gonna count down again.
We're defensive stance at the moment.
Very important. Use a greater nature protection potion. All right. Gonna wait for people to remount, and then I'll do a countdown.
Do you know if spamming rend works with the?
No, it does not.
Okay.
All right. Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Go in. Volley going out now. Be ready to dispel.
Pogreb, homos.
Suck.
Grammatic.
Be ready to dispel now. Alright, 1/3. Poison cloud, don't stand in it. Moving boss a tiny bit. Poison volley now. Be ready to dispel.
Pogreb.
Alright, he's gonna freeze soon. We're gonna. I'm moving him a bit. He's gonna volley. Dispel this when it comes out. Now, dispel, everyone.
Okay.
Alright, normal attacks, then get your positions. Try to get them to 50%. Then, yeah. Alright, now, spread out. No hunter aspect of the pack.
Dispel.
Grab Kyle, Dextro.
Get ready.
Alright, get ready, get in, and use sappers now. Oh, that was
very
really
nice.
close.
So focus now. Dispel.
Alright, aggro resets, I guess. Don't fucking let healers die. Grab his attention.
Poison balls, get ready.
Poison away.
Alright, it's on Taya. Move him a bit.
So
Combat rest, healers. Combat rest, CISO. Combat rest. Yeah. Fuki and CISO.
Move it a bit.
This protection potion.
Poison volley soon.
Ready to dispel. Dispel. Now.
I got only one more thing left.
Yeah. Get frost attacks going. Bandage people. If you're low health, bandage. Spell.
Self-stone.
Bracolight, can you innovate me?
Alright, it's gonna freeze soon. Dispel. Move. Poison cloud. Poison cloud. Get him froze.
It's doable.
Be ready to dispel. Dispel now.
I'm out of 6.
Bandage if you can.
So out of.
Alright, freeze him.
Get ready.
Still gonna poison volley, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, look where the last ones are. The blobs are. Just nuke him down now. Alright, they're going all over the room. Just go on them. Finish them off. We can't sapper now. Spread out. Just try to get them. Alright, only 3. Get him.
Come on.
Two more. One up.
No!
Alright, we can kill him. He's below fit. Yeah. We can actually kill him. Real DPS. If we finish him off now, he dies.
Careful.
I'm gonna die.
You
Heal,
sure?
Taya. Heal Taya.
Pop cooldown.
No.
Lay off dong.
Dispel.
Ah, fuck. We don't have enough people.
On. Oh, it might be doable.
No. Looks bad. Dispel if you can. Bandage after you dispel now. After you dispel. Dispel and bandage. Bandage if you can.
Innovate if possible.
2D just execute.
Yep.
Real weapons on. You
Dispel,
can't freeze them now. Real weapons.
Real boys.
Dispel yourselves. Tigrane, I'm guessing you don't have a comet rest, but if you have rest Capel. Dispel.
You got this. No problem.
Move.
Move. Okay. Heal people. All right, Capel, you're alive. Dispel. Capel, go hard. Heal Taya. Dispel yourselves. Dispel everyone.
You're dispel.
Nothing left.
Show yourself, Capel.
Move him. Poison cloud.
I believe in you.
Okay.
Kyle! No! Not
Tricky
Kyle!
lip, do your thing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Really good.
0%.
Well, 2 more healers.
So we got this next week.
Yeah.
And some more sappers. This is easy.
Yeah, too bad no one went on the one blob, or we would have had him 100%.
Yeah, I marked it
that was
because I saw no one run to it.
That was a really fucking good attempt, though.
It's quite
good job.
easy when you had the sacks.
Yeah.
So, but sacks disappeared mid fight.
Yeah, but also people need to dispel when it shatters people. Like first time they get panicked and not panicked, so excited or something.
If the oil on me wouldn't have ended,
we would
have killed it.
Yeah. If you're willing, level engineering, and please just farm some venom sacks. They only last an hour, so you can't bring them into the raid on start. But just any alt, preferably 60. But if it's low level, that's fine too. Just get them traded over to it, log out with it, keep it offline, and then you can even tell an officer we can get an alt, get it summoned, get the sacks in.
I used all my cleanse potions.